Stephen Sondheim's a legend, and to meet him has been such a privilege, and to see him at the recording session that we did in Islington a couple of months ago, and nobody told us Stephen Sondheim was going to be there, and you come into a room and there's Stephen Sondheim. And, it's the man that wrote the lyrics to West Side Story, it's like in the great, Gershwin and Hammerstein. Hammerstein was his mentor. So to be a part of a Sondheim musical is a privilege, and to be with this cast, to be with Meryl and Johnny Depp and James and Emily Blunt, who's a revelation with this beautiful voice, who's never sang publicly before, and Christine Baranski, and I'm just to name a few of them. I mean, it's really great fun, and to hear Chris Pine, who sings beautifully. Jack's mother is a single mum and adores her son, you can sense, but life's very, very hard, and we have very little, and the barn we've been filming in is just so beautiful. It's a real barn in the middle of a field, and nobody's tried to do anything to it. It's a couple of 100 years old probably. And we're very, very poor, and I realised I'm going to have to sell his beloved cow, Milky White. And what's been fantastic about doing the film as opposed to a stage production of Into the Woods is that we have a real cow, and her name is Tug, and I'm in love with my cow. I take pictures of her, I Instagram me with my cow, and I say, look, 2 old cows. So that's been my biggest like on Instagram, is me and Tug. I have an amazing line to sing. I say, when I say we have to sell the cow, I say, we've no time to sit and dither, while her withers wither with her. You just get to sing a line like that. And then to see Stephen Sondheim, when I sang it, go, it's nicely phrased. James Lapine's screenplay, he's really been able to change it somewhat from the stage musical and have locations with carriages and me being spattered with mud in little country lanes and comments on royalty, and I think it's been adapted for the screen beautifully. Once these things are put on film so beautifully by somebody as talented as Rob Marshall and all of the cast within it, it's there and it's indelible and it goes on for generations, and it's so worthy of being filmed, this piece, and has been for so many years, and I'm so thrilled that it has been made. And it will be a very different kind of musical, I think, than we've become accustomed to the last couple of years. That's what will be fabulous about seeing it on film, because the whole prologue of Into the Woods, I wish my son were not a fool, and I wish to go to the festival, and there's all these voices, and then I wish this, and I wish we had a child. And so it lends itself to film with all the cuts that are going to happen in that first 15-minute prologue. It's like it's written to be a film.